There was a video out of Orlando, and you know we always seeing some crazy videos coming out of Florida. Well, this was in a Walmart parking lot. You had a woman, she had a child driving, and some reason this guy is going to get out of the car. He's pissed off, he's upset, so he's going to run up and approach a pregnant woman, which is the mom. And he's like, he was going to hit this woman the way he was being extremely aggressive. And we know we've seen many of these videos how they will go and just stab black women, punch black women because they feel that they have no one to look out for them. But I want you to go ahead and watch this particular video.
She's 15, dummy.
What?
Oh. Get out of my face. Get out of my face.
This girl big and pregnant. He's talking about, or what? I would have decked his ass.
Did I threaten you? I did not threaten you. I said you were a dummy and she's a 15-year-old driver and get out of my face. Get out of my face.
Walking up on this lady like that. Is she walking up on you?
Exactly.
You need to back the fuck up. What? You heard what the fuck I said? I said you need to back the fuck up. That's
You
a
need
woman.
to go.
You're a mama. And you's a motherfucking man. Now what you gonna do? Go the fuck on. Go the fuck on. Go the fuck on. Put that gun away. Fuck you. Put that gun away, motherfucker. Go ahead. Go ahead. You just threatened me. Away. You just threatened me, motherfucker. Put that gun away. Fuck you.
Go in the store.
Gun
Go
away.
in the store.
You're not a man.
Go in
You
the
ain't a
store.
man. Use the gun. I ain't used shit yet. Go ahead, put your motherfucking hands on me. I don't give a fuck who you call.
You did this. You're the one that's aggressive to everybody.
I don't care who you call. Call the cops. Call the
Got
cops.
it in my face, in his face.
Yes,
And
it
I'm going to
does.
record all of it because I'm here for it
That's
today.
right. That's a pregnant woman. You got her all in her face. We got this lady filming.
Just walk away.
He's got a gun, ma'am.
I've been recording every second, sir, since you got out the car.
Do your business. Get the fuck on out of here. Hey. Go ahead. I'm gonna take it. Don't worry.
Thank you so much.
Yes, I am.
You were about to hit a pregnant woman. I have it here on camera.
I don't feel, boy. I don't give a fuck. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah. I tell you what. I will break your motherfucking face. What? That's what I said.
Ooh,
That's
let
what
me
I
get
said.
my
Put your
shit.
hands on me. Go ahead. Put your hands on me. Put your hands on me. You got a gun. What? That's right. So what? It's legal. You jumping on a pregnant woman. A gun at somebody is legal. I ain't pointed at nobody. You're a lying motherfucker. I got it on film. Go ahead. You motherfucker. That's right. You motherfucker. Do it again. Do it again. I'd like to kill you, you motherfucker. Come on. You don't hit people. You don't try to hit me. What the hell is wrong with you?
What? He done wrote a check that his ass could not cash.
Listen, call the cops. Call the cops.
Child, let me go and tell my calling the cops.
Fuck
I
back
got
here. Fuck back here. Fuck back here. Hit me, motherfucker.
You hit him, crazy.
What? Yes.
You hit him first. Look at this man eye.
By who?
You hit him first.
You hit him.
I'm about to leave ground beef and McCart and stuff, trying to be defending this pregnant lady.
We see who's going to prison. We see who's going to prison. You hit me. I didn't hit you. You could have hit.
I've been recording since he got out of the car. Since he got out of the car. Well, they love to call the police, but this white man about to jump on this damn pregnant girl. Hell no. She better than me because my pregnant ass would have fuck out his old ass.
Run your motherfucking mouth. That's all you gonna do. You need to get out, man.
Yeah, I will.
All right.
Thank you.
Now, I want you to pay attention to a few things that I saw in this video. Now, she was going back and forth with this crazy guy, obviously. But when he started approaching her to the point that she thought that this guy was going to strike her, you notice that she started looking around real quick. It's because it don't matter how much a woman thinks she's tough at times. I'm not saying this woman thinks she's tough, no. But sometimes we have women in our community that think they're extremely tough, but when they get caught in a situation, a woman always come out of them. So she was looking around, and this brother saw what was going on. He came in. Now, did you notice how her attitude completely changed when the brother came over and he started standing up for her? See, it's important to have the black male covering, to have the black men to make sure to protect all the sisters, all the children. Now, I looked at this video a few times and I noticed that brother's married, and he didn't go over there and say, hey, my wife, sure, I ain't worried about it. No, he understood that, wait a minute, this is a sister in our community. We have this crazy guy. I don't know what he's on. We've seen all kind of videos where you have white supremacists stabbing black women in the neck, beating black women, do all kind of things to black women. So we don't know what this guy is on. So he had to come in. It doesn't matter at all. And I'm going to repeat this again. This guy did not care that he had a wife or whatever. If you don't have a wife, or we're going to talk about the date and marriage police, it don't matter what woman you're with. It is still your job to protect the sisters in the community. You cannot allow people like this guy who think they can just do whatever they want to do to black women and black children. Because this is the thing. If they can do whatever they want to the women and children in our community, that is a testament on who we are as men. Because you notice that the white man, anytime his white woman sheds some tears, he jumping up and acting like he losing his mind because she shed some tears. And she knows that. That's why she used that all the time to manipulate and get her way with him. Do you notice that a lot of times these white supremacists, and I'm not saying this guy is one because I didn't hear him use any kind of racial slurs this time. I don't know if he is or not. I'm not saying he is. But did you notice that guys like him don't run up on Hispanic women like that, or Asian women like that, or Arab women like that? You know, they don't run up on none of these other groups' women. Why? Because maybe they feel the men is going to step in. And we as black men got to get out of this individualism mentality. We have to be more so on a group mentality. We have to protect the group at all times. And the covering of men is something that all women, no matter what group, must have. And this sister, I like how she fell back. She let the brother take control. She was recording. She just said what she had to say, but she didn't interject. She didn't do anything. She understood, hey, this brother's stepping in to protect me, so let me go ahead on and just fall back and let this brother do what he's doing. Now, when the brother pulled out the gun, right, he had a right to. He's in Florida, stand your ground state, right? He was standing his ground in that moment. Now, he didn't point the gun at him. Now, of course, we had to edit the part where they swinging, but if that would have been the other way around, and if that would have been a black man approaching a pregnant white woman and doing the exact same thing, and a white man came up, and that same black man punched him in the stomach, because that's what the white man did to the brother. He punched him in the stomach. The brother punched this dude in the face. He's crying, you know, holy hell. You know good and well the white man would have shot his gun, because you know how they are. They don't want to trade a fist with you, because 9 times out of 10, from at least what I see, they don't really go back and forth very well with black men on a physical level. Boxing, it just is what it is. I just don't see it that much. I'm not saying a few can't fight, but just 9 times out of 10, most of them just can't fight. I call it what it is. Get mad if you want. That's why they always want a gun. That's why. Because if you fight a black man 9 times out of 10, we ain't talking about these weak ones, but a real black man like you see in that video, you will have a problem. So it would have been the other way around. That brother would have been shot dead. And then he would have said, stand your ground. And he probably would have got away with it, actually. But black men, we understand that, hey, if you punch us, we just punch you back. There's no reason to kill anybody. But this guy was freaking out that he had a gun. But he had a legal right to carry, because most black men not going to pull out no gun on you like that, especially an older cat like that, unless he got his stuff to carry. The thing is, that what we saw in the video, the protection of this sister from that brother. You know, they put out a propaganda that brothers won't do that. Well, I'm glad this video came out because that is a lie. There are many brothers that do that if they see something going on. Now, of course, we've seen many videos of a lot of young black men that will see something like this going on and just record and say, ah, world star, ooh, like, you know, but a lot of these young black men wasn't raised with any kind of father around. They weren't taught to protect the family and protect the women. They weren't taught that. They were raised with mothers, and mothers are not going to really teach their sons that. Maybe they could, but it doesn't come across the same way as it would come across from a father to teach that boy how to be a man. And this brother obviously was raised right. He had some sort of either his father or some sort of influence around him enough to know that you must protect the sisters in our community. It is our responsibility as black men to do so. Now, of course, I'm not telling you to jump into any situation, assess it, you know, because you could jump into a frying pan and get yourself in something that you didn't know what was fully going on. But just assess it, use your better judgment, but make sure you don't allow things like this to go on, because the moment that brother stepped in, he started looking and he started backing off. He didn't expect that brother to step in like that. And this is what we definitely need to see more of. Is if we want to protect our community, we must always protect the women and we must protect the children. It's just that simple. Every other group do it. We must do that as well. These, you know, little black, and I say not men, but males, that think it's okay to sit there and allow. And I've seen videos where you have white dudes just punching black women and black dudes sitting there watching and recording and laughing. Those sort of dudes in our community, they ain't worth the air they breathe. And that's why we don't get nowhere sometimes, because them little dudes right there, they're not worth nothing. We need real black men like this brother in the video to step up to protect the kids, to protect the women, because you have these white supremacist terrorists running around that's out there trying to do coordinated hits on soft targets. And black men going to have to be there to thwart that. That's why they try to approach them, because they are cowards. They're not going to approach a black man like that unless it's something from behind. They're cowards. This is why they fight for guns so much. This is why they would fight another civil war in this country over a gun if they wanted to take their guns from them, because they know without a gun, they are nothing. And I don't care. They get mad when I say that, but they prove me right every time. Because anytime I see these videos where it's a physical confrontation, a brother either punches them or knock them out. That's why they need their gun. It's just that simple. But leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this particular video. It's great to see brothers stepping in. This is what many brothers are actually doing out here. It just doesn't get publicized. You know, the ones who aren't men, those are publicized a little bit more. But, you know, brothers are stepping up every day. And I'm glad this particular sister not only was protected, but she knew to fall back and let that man take the lead. And this is what we talk about in the community. The brothers like this take the lead, everything go better.